notes. Like we talked about, questions are crucially important, but the answers you get from your questions are only as good as what you remember. So note taking during the needs analysis is imperative, right? This idea of active listening. We don't want to just hear our prospect. We know that there's audible wavelengths going into our ears, but are we actually listening such that we can recover that information at a later point in the conversation?
You even hear what I said?
Now, I've been doing this for a decade plus, and I will tell you, I still need to take notes. There are a lot of things that happen. There's a lot of information that's exchanged in a sales conversation, or really any conversation. And so note taking is imperative, and specifically having a strategy for how you take notes will really help you during your needs analysis. So here at the National Sales Center, what we teach is the spider web mapping. So it looks like this. You're talking to your prospect, you're running a needs analysis, right? You're getting a central topic, you're documenting it. Your central topic will typically be the business name, the prospect's name that you're talking to in the center here, okay? So that's your central topic. Then just like we talked about it in the open-ended question tree, you're gonna ask a branch of questions, right? You're gonna go from the tree trunk, you're gonna branch out, you're gonna ask a question. That's gonna be your subtopic, okay? You're gonna draw a little line there on your sheet of paper as you're taking notes into the subtopic from the central topic. Then as you double click, right, you go down that branch, maybe you're asking financial questions, you're gonna branch out and document all of the related ideas or subtopics. Let's imagine this subtopic here is a personal question. And let's imagine the prospect shares with you that the business was started by their grandparents and now it's been passed down to the next generations, right? So here is personal. That's the subtopic. And then the related idea is the grandfather's name, Pete. And then the son's name, Ted. So we're documenting what we're uncovering during our investigation, right? We're putting the pieces of the puzzle together. And then we can relate back to these. We can refer back to these at a later point in the conversation, right? We go to close and we say, based on what you told me, here's what I recommend. I think our service makes a lot of sense because we're a family business too. You mentioned that your business was started by Pete, your grandfather, and then passed down to his son, Ted, right? They're gonna be really impressed. That's really personable. It's strong recommendation. You're able to refer back to that information because you took good notes, right?
So here's a way you can practice. Find someone again, a friend, a family member. Ask them open-ended questions, but use the spiderweb note-taking tactic to hear what they told you and then go deeper. If they told you something about how they cook something, ask them why they cook it. Keep using open-ended questions to fill out that entire spiderweb, and at the end of the conversation, you should have a complete documentation of what you learned and how deep you went.
So it starts with asking great questions during the needs analysis. It continues with making great notes, such that we can refer back to this during the product recommendation phase.